Lost the throw of Denis Ovens. Now, what a leg this could be. Lost the first leg of the match in 13 darts and could go into the break 4-1 ahead. Should he take this?
Well, sometimes you want just one big number to leave the double, and you go up there a bit quick, you don't concentrate on that, and that's what happens. We see it quite often, John, especially going for, if you want 9 and the players are going for the 1, you see them slide it into the 20 or the 18. But that was a wild dart there from Denis Ovens and cost him the leg.
100.
You can see how wide this was. I mean, that's not even close to the middle of that 17.
No, it wasn't a bad dart for the double.
75.
Not for the single, certainly. And the way that he positioned his one dart at top, you'd have fancied another one underneath it going in. But he didn't have the other one at his disposal.
We saw Denis's grip there, a very light grip as Ovens.
43.
But Manley holds the dart right at the end. Got his fingers on the point, as you can see, just thumb and forefinger.
100.
But both very effective. The unusual thing about Denis Ovens' points, a lot of players have grooves on them, but he's actually got ribs down his point, which helps the dart stay in that board better.
Well, if he's got any spare ribs, he can send them on to me and to you. If they'll stay in the board better, we'll
100.
have them.
There we see him.
Hey, sorry, Rod, yes.
Very unusual that on a point. Normally you have grooves to help it in the board, but they are ribs.
83.
Lost to Ronnie Baxter in the second round on debut. Next year it was John Lowe, that 14-12 epic.
140.
Next year he had a fantastic game against Denis Smith, but lost 15-13. Now tops for Manley for 4-1, nearly. Fancy he'll be back, don't you,
Denis,
Rod?
you require 118.
Well, it's a crucial shot out this for Denis Ovens. Essential that he take this out. He can't let Manley go in 4-1 up. And 3-2 will be okay. He not going to hit the second dart he would have fancied going in there.
94.
Peter Manley now, double top.
Peter,
To go into the break,
40.
4-1 up.
Games on the
4-1 it is, absolutely Manley's session that. It didn't look like it at the beginning when he lost the first leg in 13 hours, but it's one dart who's up by 4 legs to 1 with work to do, and how he will rue Rod Harrington.
Sixth leg,
The fact that he
Denis
didn't take that
Rovers.
second leg
Game
really
on.
did have it at his mercy. He'd have gone 2 legs up, and at very worst now he'd be losing 3-2, but I think he'd probably be in the lead.
Yeah, you're right, and we keep saying about Peter Manley, you give him a chance and he takes it, and
81.
Denis Ovens let him off, and now 4-1, and the one thing also you can't do with Peter Manley is let him get in front, because he likes leading. There's a lot of players, you know, Adrian Lewis has won, and we see earlier on Van Gerwen, you know, if he can get in front of you, he's a tough cookie to break. But Denis Ovens now has really got a challenge on his hands to pull back these legs from Peter Manley.
And I'll tell you what, there was an apprehensive look there on the faces of his supporters. We saw his son Mike and his pals who were there. And there they are, Kevin, Dave, and Patrick has actually come all the way from Sweden, one of those chaps, to support Denis. And he's also got people out there in Tenerife watching this. They're picking up the signal, and everybody sends their best wishes to you out there watching your mate Denis. Well, at the moment getting a bit of a beating, and really with darts like that he's gonna stay taking a beating.
76.
Well, he did that in the third leg, I think. Denis got the throw back, and then when he hit a bad score, and Peter Manley did exactly that and returned it with a 140. So now Denis needs a 140. Obviously a 180 would be great, but he needs a 140 to get back in this leg.
Oh, it's a lovely first start though, isn't it? Oh, how he'd like to put another one alongside. Well, he did in a sense, but as Dave Lanning said yesterday, there are lots of beds in Blackpool and that's in one of the wrong ones. I like that line.
94. PD require 141.
Was that your line, Rod? Oh, I'm attributing it wrongly then. You're never quite sure whether Peter Manley, when he's delaying like that, is deliberately holding up proceedings or whether he's genuinely thinking. He was thinking, wasn't he, treble 14 for double 10, which he's hit twice. I think I'm right in saying in this match so far. Yes, he has. Oh, well, he's hit double 16 twice, hasn't he? Denis needed that. Now, can he break Manley's throw? That's the question. It's going to be tough, isn't it, Rod, after that?
Well, that's the way to start off a leg. There's 3 darts on the board. 3 chunky darts of Peter Manley's, all in the red bit. But Denis, see the focus, and Denis is another player like Dennis Priestley, who holds the point, actually sticks it in one of his fingers. And he has to get that finger out of the way very quickly. 59. Otherwise it catches it, John, and that's when you see a wild dart from Dennis Ovens and from Dennis Priestley as well.
I must admit I've tried throwing a dart myself that way. Well, Manley now having it a 180 at the outset, follows up with a 177, and not for the first time on this Blackpool stage, he's on a 9-dart finish. It was way back, I think in 2001 he had a shot at a 9-dart finish. Still very much on, treble 20, double 12 now then. This is called milking the moment, or is it just making double sure?
He may go treble 16 here for double 18. That's unlucky. He stuttered because that first dart had come across the treble bed. He couldn't see it. So he went for the open bed because he was going for 48-36.
Well, 24 scored there, and that means that he's on tops. That's a fantastic effort from Peter Manley. 40 wanted after 10 darts. How unlucky was he there, Rod? Just the wrong side of the wire on the treble 8. Had it gone in treble 16, then double 18 would have beckoned. Not to be. 11 darts though, and Manley goes 5-2 ahead.